Hey, good morning, everybody. Rick here with Hit Run Candlesticks. Today's Tuesday, November 24th. I apologize for the last couple days. I've not had a recorder, and it was finally repaired yesterday, so now I can go back to doing videos here. So we've got some charts to look at this morning. I must say, you wake up in the morning, you check the futures, you check the positions you're in. Sure makes for a good day when we're gapping up and positions you're in is gapping up. It really makes for a good day. Hey, let's not forget, gaps are gifts. Sometimes we need to take some profits, maybe just partials, but gaps are gifts. I truly believe that. So let's do some collecting. That's my plan anyway. We've got a weekend coming up, a long weekend, and the market will be closed Thursday. I realize the market is open Friday, but we will not be open here on Friday. The room will be open, but for the most part, I'm taking off Friday. That's something traders can do, and I'm going to take advantage of that. Spend 4 days with my family, and so the point to that is today's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday. I'll be looking at taking profits on quite a few things Wednesday. The fact that we're gapping up, I may have to boost that up just a little bit because I don't want to leave anything hanging. If I need to take those profits, I'll just take them. So we love those base hits. All right, let's take a look at the SPY, and then we'll take a look at some charts. Okay, so SPY's in the trap. Finished up well yesterday, I got to tell you. At some point yesterday, it was not looking so great, but we finished up pretty nice here. Market's pretty happy with, I guess, some of the news that is out. So it looks like this morning we're gapping up over the trap. You know, the trap is between the 3 EMA, that's that green line, and the 8 exponential moving average, or what we call the T line, the black line right here. So we're gapping up. Let's put a line right in there, gapping about right there, I guess, a little higher maybe. That's where we are right now this morning. Now, at the end of the day, it's important that we hold that. As long as we hold above the top trap mark, which is the 3 exponential moving average, I'm okay with that. I would call that a good day if we can hold that. If we can get through these tops, that would even be better yet. But the big thing is let's just shoot for holding up here above that 3 EMA. Like we did over here. See where we closed up? We held over that 3, held over that 3, over that 3, over that 3. That's what we're looking for. Show that trend is alive and working. All right, let's take a look at some trades we have for today. There we go. Hey, I want to remind everybody that Black Friday's here, coming close anyway. And for the next several days, we have a lifetime membership. Please check the link below. It's down there if you're interested in that lifetime membership. And that includes everything. I mean, that includes all printed material we have. That's everything produced by Doug Campbell or myself, Rick Sadler. That would be all past webinars, paid or not, all future webinars, paid, and you don't pay for anything going in the future, as long as it's produced by Doug Campbell or myself, Rick Sadler. Okay, let's get going here. PEIX. I like the way PEIX is setting up. You've got the sorry, a little bit behind here. You've got the 200 period moving average. I'm sorry, the 50 simple moving average right there. I'm not too concerned about that because I like the way the chart pattern is forming here. I like that chart pattern. I like how we've come up. So it looks like the bulls are mounting an attack on it, and then I see 860, 65 up here as a target. And from there, we can certainly attack those highs. Looking for a buy inside the buy box. I've got a stop in here of about $6.50. So this is a chart we may consider today, tomorrow, the next day, or the next day. It doesn't have to be bought today, but it's a chart we're going to put on our watch list. We'll monitor it and we'll trade it when we are alerted that it's ready to go. Another chart I'm looking at is DK. Man, there's an awful lot of energy charts out there. Awful lot of energy charts that are looking good. Actually, there's a lot of charts right now looking good. I had a tough time finding charts that hasn't run away pre-market, gapping up. And even some that I've got here, they're a little overblown. They need to consolidate a little bit. Excuse me. I haven't had enough coffee, I guess. So be careful not to chase. We don't want to do that. So like I said, there's a lot of charts that look great out there. The oil is energy is looking fantastic, really good. So here's DK. DK is a nice setup right in through here. I've got the buy box in here. Stop, initial stop anyway. Is what I'm looking at. It looks like we're opening up inside the green box, but above yesterday's candle here. Looks like we're opening up, right in there. So, buy box, stop. As far as where's it going to go? Price simply likes to go to where it's been before, where it's been, where you can see a battle between the buyers and the sellers, or where you've seen a big change. So you look up here, I would call that a buyer between the sellers and buyers. Sellers won. Well, I think we're heading back up there. I look here, this is the same thing. Or maybe if you want to call that just a big change, we just moving sideways here, and then boom, a big change. So I'm looking at this $17.50, $18 as price target. We've got our trend is working great. The T line above the 17, 17 above the 34, 34 above the 50. I love that. Love that setup. Love this price action here, consolidating. So that might be a nice little trade. We'll put that on our watch list, and we'll consider trading that when the time is right. Another one is Will, WLL. Will is a rounded bottom breakout. And here we're down. We've come back up. The Trendicator, the red dots and green dots, that's our Trendicator. Or it's simply the 17 exponential moving average. But we just figured out how to change it into dots on TC2000 to show when price is below. When the price is below the what we call the Trendicator, the dots are red. When price is above, the dots are green. The point is, we never, ever, ever, ever want to go long when we're underneath red dots. We only want to go long when we see green dots and we're above it. And what we like is charts that pop up and pull back like this, and now this shows that the buyers are interested in again. This is what I think is a perfect rounded bottom breakout setup. Just absolutely perfect. And so here's where we're opening up. I would like to pay lower, but man, I got to tell you, it's hard finding things today that's not moving up. That's the rest of the chart looks good. But I do like this. I like the $33 range, so we'll put this again on our watch list. And when the time comes, we will buy it. Can't guarantee we'll buy it today, tomorrow, the next day, or the next day. All I know, it's on our watch list, and when our alert system starts alerting us that it needs some attention, that's when we go look at it. Keep in mind that we can't buy every one we put out here. We can't handle that many positions at one time. So we just watch for the ones that are popping up on our alert system, and then we, when we buy it, we post it out there to those that have the Pro Trading Room app. So if you're a member or a trial member, you have the app. If you don't have it, please get it downloaded. Go to your App Store and download Pro Trading Room. That's the name of it, Pro Trading Room. And then just if you need help getting the PIN number and the code to get it paired with the room, just let us know and we'll help you with that, okay? There's also a 7-day trial. Check below in the links below the video here. Check down there, and we'll put a link to a 7-day trial if you're interested in that. And that also, you can also have the app, the alert app on that. All right, I better get going here. Sorry. I haven't done a video in a couple of days, so I'm a little chatty, I guess. Southwest Airlines. I'm thinking about buying some airlines here. Now, I've been against that just because, man, with this COVID thing going on, I don't know. But I am thinking about buying some Southwest here. We have the stop in, the buy box set up here. To me, it looks like Southwest could come up here and retest all these highs. Here's a weekly chart. And if we can get through these highs, recent highs up here, then we attack these higher highs. And that puts us in some all-time new highs here on Southwest. I'm actually considering doing some trading with this, but I'm also considering adding this to my long-term list. Let's see here. Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab has been trending. We've got a stop at about 47.85, 47.90. Buy box in here with about 55.20 as a target. Here's another one, WLK. Very nice trend here. Extremely nice trend moving up with the normal pullbacks for entries. And here we have where the chart is just moving sideways right now. So we gap up, we break out, and we just start moving sideways. You know, we have that consolidation in there. Yesterday was a very nice candle. I'm looking at over 73.60. I'm bullish. I'm bullish for an entry inside the buy box here. And I don't believe I put a target up there. So let's go look at a weekly chart. And boom, 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 boom. How about we look at something around 101.30 up here for a target, just simply going over here to where price was finding support and it lost that support. That just might be where we're going back to see if it can find more support. Another chart is Form, F-O-R-M-E. Here we've had a very nice rally up and now we're consolidating. A little J-hook continuation pattern setting up. 39.90 as a stop. Buy box inside the green box there with a $48.20 possible target on Form. Another one is Alley. Oops, do this. Alley, take a look at Alley. Now, with Alley, I have to admit, these wicks up here make me a little bit nervous. Just a tiny bit nervous. But we've seen these credit card services have been working out pretty good. So we're going to put Alley up here. We're in the box right now. We're basically bouncing off the Trendicator with a 29.20 stop, relatively tight. We're looking for buy inside that box. And yes, it can be over the trap. In fact, I would almost bet that the majority of my buys are actually over the trap. And what that is I'm looking for follow through. I only really want to buy stocks that are showing that they're moving. I take Alley for instance here. I'm not really big on buying that right there. I'm just not. Because one, it's in a downtrend, and how do I know that this is going to happen? So what I would rather is have the bull step in, and when I see follow through from that, that's what I'm looking for, and you get some really great runs with that. I find that that's the easiest way to trade. Now we do have a little bit of these wicks up here, so we want to be a little bit careful. I think we need to get above 31. And, you know, there would be nothing wrong at all if a trader was to say, And I might even do this. I might even say, you know what? Maybe I'm not. Maybe there's other charts out there that look a little bit better. So I may trade those. But when the time comes, alley will be set up, and it could be when we're up here. That could be also a play. So maybe alley break out, we pull back, and then we watch for the proof that buyers are still around, and then that might be the trade on alley. If you look up here, there's we might get to that 35 area, so that might be a nice target up there on alley. What else do we have? PWR. Check out the consolidation here. See how it popped up. We popped up. We failed. We broke out, and then we failed, so we really didn't get that breakout. But from there, it just went sideways. And now, pretty decent little pattern here where we have a bullish day, not so bullish, then a bullish day. That is a very good clue on a pattern right there. That's a very good clue that the buyers are floating around. Where you have in my case, I use white and black candles, so a white candle, black candle, white candle. That, like I say, that's a good clue. I like these type of charts. I like watching this. So I start to see positive trading. I want to be in this chart here. Let's check target out here and just make sure there's nothing above us. So as far as a target goes, there's lots of ways you can do that. Fib lines, Fibonacci retracement lines as well. You can use measured moves, things like that. But the reality is, what we're going to look at is price now. There's nothing up here. There's nothing to stop it. So let's just use price and let's make some money. It's that simple, really that simple. So let me ask you this: how about 20%? Does 20% sound fair? So I'm going to come up here and put a line at a 20% move. There you go. It could be 40% if you want it. Bottom line, we're going to follow price. We're going to do what price tells us to do. And since we trading with goals, we know what our goal is. And if your goal is to make $500, well, there you go. You can put, like I say, you can use fib lines, things like that. But anyway, you've got no problems up here. It could go for a long time, another chart is TSM. This is an awfully nice chart here, TSM. Nice little breakout, and now we've consolidated. We're inside the trap. Here's the buy box. There's a stop about 96, and I think this is at some all-time new highs. Yeah, so this is at some all-time new highs. We're at $98. I don't think there's any problem getting up here to 110, something like that. 110. That might be a nice little swing trade, little rally right there. Okay, for the last few minutes of the video, let's talk about the Road to Wealth account, where we're at with it and what's going on. So those that have followed the Road to Wealth account, the account's up just a touch over 70% in less than 3 months. So I feel it's doing pretty good. Here's some trades we're in. CGC, we bought this actually yesterday. We've bought it and sold it, We actually bought this yesterday on this inside the trap when we bought it, and it's broken out. Actually, it was a little bit above the trap. Excuse me. It's broken out now. Looks like we're gapping up this morning, so there's a nice trade right in there. I have a target around 28.90 up here, $29 maybe, 29. So we'll see if CGC can get there in the next few days, maybe. Another one that I've got is Nikola. Bought some Nikola. Yesterday we ended up Nikola up 16.9%, and here it is gapping up. So that should be another 10% or so. And with it's heading toward that 35.66 target up there. So we might get that today. And I'm pretty confident I'll be closing that out, especially if it gets up into this area here. OKE is another one that we're in, OKE. with a 38.05 target, and looks like we're gapping up and getting awfully close to that target right there. So that's looking pretty good. We bought some space yesterday, and it looks like it might be opening around its highs yesterday. So space, we're still looking at that 26.50 and then possible breakout there. Wells Fargo is another one that we bought yesterday, and it's gapping up. Man, you got to love days like this. You really, really, really do. You have to love days like this. So doing well, doing very well here. Our target up there. Today could be a pretty big profit day ahead of the long weekend, just protecting those profits. There's a chance that the Road to Wealth account over the next couple of days might hit that 80% mark, and that's pretty cool. So, hey, thanks for watching the video here. I appreciate it. As always, if you have any questions, please go ahead and put them down in the chat below. You can put your question in there, and I will absolutely do my very best to answer it if I can. Alrighty, you guys have a great day. I hope to see you in the trading room, and don't forget we've got that Black Friday lifetime membership, and those interested in a free 7-day trial, check out the link below. Okay, thanks a lot. We'll see you in the trading room.